From News Watch 12, this is College Football Game Night.
Hello, college football season, and hello, game night. Thanks for spending your Saturday night with us. I'm Peyton Manning.
And I'm Madison Marie. We still have a week before the Southern Oregon Raiders open the season, but the Oregon Ducks and Oregon State Beavers were back to work today.
The big storylines for Oregon and Oregon State this year is conference realignment. Both teams entering into the unknown, but with a new season comes another chance to win it all.
So let's start off with the Ducks taking on Idaho.
Game time, here we go. Ducks take the field as first-year members of the Big Ten Conference, rocking the all-green and yellow combo. It's a great one. Oregon showing off their new shining guy in Dylan Gabriel, 3rd and 7. Gabriel finds Tez Johnson wide open. Johnson hits the corner and gets the Ducks on the board for the first time this season. Get used to seeing this duo all year long.
Idaho now on offense, trying to get something rolling before things get carried away. Looking for a guy in the end zone. Pick! Ducks. Brandon Johnson is there instead. Touchback Oregon.
One more before half. Gabriel hands it off to Jordan James. He charges to the house, and the Ducks run into the locker room up 14-0.
Jumping into the second half now. Idaho hands it off, but it's back into the hands of Jack Lane. It's a trick play. He finds Jake Cox downfield. He's got nothing but green grass ahead. Puts Idaho on the board in the third. Heading into the fourth, same score. Lane keeps it to himself, sneaks by the Ducks defense, and the 2021 Oregon Gatorade Player of the Year from Lake Oswego cuts the lead to 3.
Under 6 left in the game, 4th and 2. We told you earlier to watch out for this duo. Gabriel finds Johnson in the end zone. Touchdown Ducks. Oregon ends the night with a week 1 win, the final 24-14. Oregon.
So let's take a look at the stat sheet from Autzen. Oregon finishing with 487 total yards, Idaho 217.
Passing game won by Oregon with 380 yards, Idaho ending with 168.
On the ground, Oregon wrapping up things with 107. Idaho 49.
In his debut, Dylan Gabriel finished week 1 41 of 49 with 380 passing yards and 2 touchdowns.
Jordan James led on the ground with 15 carries for 95 yards and 1 touchdown.
Terrence Ferguson finishing with 7 catches for 87 yards.
And taking a look at Oregon's September schedule, the Ducks will host Boise State next week at Autzen, looking to go 2-0.
The Ducks will then travel to Oregon State for the state's best rival game. It's coming 2 months early, but what a way to start the season.
Oregon will then be on a bye for the 21st and end September at UCLA, taking on another former Pac-12 opponent.
The Oregon State Beavers are back in action at Reser Stadium this afternoon.
A new era calls for a new playbook. A full game breakdown coming up next on College Game Night.
College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Are you tired of getting less for your money? At Abby's, our founders placed over 100 slices of pepperoni on a giant pizza, and 60 years later, they haven't changed a thing. Order real value at abbys.com.
This Labor Day, get new furniture faster when you shop Oregon's largest in-stock furniture store, M. Jacobs. Let us help you stretch your hard-earned dollar on lift chairs, mattresses, stressless, and more. M. Jacobs goes the extra mile to help you get new furniture faster and delivered for free anywhere in Oregon. Shop the M. Jacobs Labor Day sale.
And as always, free statewide delivery. M. Jacobs, downtown Eugene, and the Gateway Group at Gateway Loop.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, arriving in your mailbox this week, or pick up a copy in store. Save $7 on Fruit of the Loom hooded sweatshirts, hot priced at just $11.99. Mobile One 5-quart high-mileage synthetic oil is just $24.99. Papa Nicholas Coffee 80-count single-serve cups are $7 off. Plus, save on Planters cashews and deluxe mixed nuts. Celebrating 20 years of employee ownership. Save more now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart.
Why should your new floor come from Lippard's Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. Right now, save up to 50% on wood, laminate, and waterproof plank, plus pay no interest for 12 months at Lippard's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
Quality Fences, doing it right for you. Just ask your neighbor.
They reflect a style as unique as you are. They make first impressions. They provide space, add lasting beauty, and security. Quality is a reflection of who you are. That's why all your fencing projects begin here.
Quality Fences, doing it right for you.
Firewatch, only on Newswatch 12.
I'm Natalie Weber with the Oregon Department of Forestry. Keep Oregon Green and all fire agencies want to remind you that fire prevention is a shared responsibility. Learn how you can help prevent wildfires at keeporegongreen.org.
Right now, fresh and juicy tomatoes are in season. That's why Abby's is celebrating summer with a special pizza covered edge to edge with beef and Canadian bacon. And if you want it covered with fresh tomatoes, they'll do that too. Enjoy Abby's August special pizza at a very special price.
Live from Newswatch 12. Welcome back to College Football Game Night.
The Oregon State Beavers, one of the only two teams remaining in the Conference of Champions.
The Beavers have undergone a lot of change, from losing all their opponents in the Pac-12 to a coaching turnover. The offseason has been a major adjustment.
Trent Bray now heading into this 2024 team, a big change from his role as defensive coordinator.
So now the Trent Bray era has begun. His first task as head coach was naming his starter for Game 1 against Idaho State, Giovanni McCoy, behind center for the first time as a Beaver.
Roll the tape. Game 1 of the season for the Beavers, taking on Idaho State in their home opener. McCoy gets the snap. Quick handoff to Anthony Hankerson. Hankerson to the edge. House call. Oregon State lights up the board first. Hankerson scores the first touchdown of the season for the Beavs. They go up 7-0.
A little over a minute left in the first quarter. Beavers set to punt. A bad snap sends the ball to the back of the end zone and out of bounds for a safety. Idaho State now on the board with 2. Bengals get the ball right back with 3 seconds left. Kobe Tracy takes a shot downfield and Christian Fredrickson comes down with the catch in the end zone to end the first quarter. Idaho State on top 9-7.
Into the second quarter we go. Beavers put a few good sequences together to get downfield. Josh Green ends the series with a field goal from 24 yards out. Oregon State retakes their lead 10-9. 30 seconds left in the half. Beavers in the red zone. McCoy hands it to Hankerson. Hankerson pounds it up the middle. Hanky, hanky, hanky. Bing bong!
PMT shout out right there. The Beavers exit the first half in command with a 17-9 lead.
Bing bong.
Second half, Beavs coming out firing on all cylinders. McCoy gets the snap, play action, pocket opens. He unloads this one and sends the rock soaring. David Wells Jr. beats out 2 Bengals for the incredible catch as he falls into the end zone. Beavers extend to 24-9.
What a catch. Time winding down in the third. McCoy with a quick handoff to Jam Griffin. Griffin finds the gap, finds the holes, can't be stopped. Beavers rolling 31-9 now. Idaho State in scoring position, looking to get another one on the board before the fourth. Tracy sends a dart to the paint. Bengals score their final touchdown of the night, making it 31-15.
9 minutes of game time left. Beavs not done. Griffin gets the handoff. He's gone for another touchdown one, breaking ankles and cooking this Bengal defense his second of the night. The Beavers starting the Trent Bray era 1-0 with a final of 38-15. Here's Coach postgame.
Because it's win one, and so now I enjoy it for a couple hours and worry about San Diego State. I thought Giovanni did a great job. He protected the football. He made good decisions. That was a heck of a throw to David Wells and a great catch by David Wells. So we were happy with his operation of the offense and protecting the football. And then Jabari, we wanted to get in, and we were able to get him in, and he displayed some of the skills of why we're so excited about his future.
The Beavers put on a show for their fans, taking a look now at some of the top performers from this Oregon State roster. In his first start with the Beavers, Giovanni McCoy was 9 of 10 with 114 yards and a touchdown.
Jim Griffin and Anthony Hankerson putting work in on the ground. Griffin with 20 carries for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hankerson with 24 carries for 155 yards and 2 touchdowns as well.
David Wells leading the receiving corps with 2 receptions for 63 yards and that awesome touchdown catch. The Beavs will celebrate this win and then get back to work on Monday preparing for the San Diego Aztecs.
The Beavs will return home for a 2-game homestand, welcoming in a familiar foe on the 14th and hosting Purdue on the 21st.
Oregon State will end September with a bye and be back to work for the first week of October.
And we're officially a week out from watching Southern Oregon hit the field for week 1.
What you can expect from the Raiders coming up next on Game Night. Stay with us.
College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Morning coffee that gets you through the day. Hard work is your day. You work hard so you can play hard. Hard work and good food is Casablanca. The good stuff. Enjoy this beautiful life of those you love with food from Casablanca. Something for everyone.
Craftsmanship is all about the details. At the law firm of Black, Chapman, Peterson & Stevens, we focus on the details of your case to ensure you receive the representation it deserves. With over 100 combined years of service advocating in the areas of personal injury, worker compensation, sexual abuse, elder abuse, and disability, call the law firm of Black, Chapman, Peterson & Stevens. We stand up for the injured.
Danish Modern Design is your home for Scandinavian furniture. We specialize in refinishing and restoring everything we sell, from timeless dinner tables and chairs to sturdy dressers, desks, and bed frames. Visit our website to see our inventory, set up a furniture pickup, or schedule a showroom visit. If you're looking for top quality furniture, check out Danish Modern Design. We have furniture for every room in your home.
Quality Fences, doing it right for you. Just ask your neighbor. Quality Fences, doing it right for you.
Get the latest weather updates when you need them with the Stormwatch 12 weather app. Severe weather alerts sent straight to your phone. Interactive radar to track weather conditions where you live. And accurate hourly forecasts to help you plan your day. Download the app now and take Southern Oregon and Northern California's weather leader with you anywhere. The Stormwatch 12 weather app. Sponsored by Southern Oregon Subaru. Live from News Watch 12. Welcome back to College Football Game Night.
Exciting news for Raider fans. This is the last Saturday we will have without Southern Oregon football. The Raiders are a week away from their home opener against Lincoln. SOU wrapped up week 3 of fall camp this past week, ending with an inter-squad scrimmage. Coach Brown and his staff used the past week to solidify their 1s, 2s, and 3s, also naming their captains.
I didn't see your cheer.
Woo!
The Raiders' home opener against Lincoln will be the first ever matchup between the two teams. The Oaklanders are coming in with 2 games already under their belt. The Raiders will be coming in with fresh legs and a whole lot of film studied.
Absolutely.
On Friday, the Raiders hosted their last scrimmage before game week prep, but it gave Coach Brown and his staff a chance to finalize their roster.
At the start of practice, Coach Brown named his captains, guys who stepped up to lead through fall camp and will lead this team through the rest of the season. Your 2024 captains are offensive lineman Gustavo Mendez, QB1 Blake Asciuto, linebacker Ty Glumbick, and safety Jackson Jedrzejkowski.
These 4 Raiders are not just leaders on the field, but also mentors, motivators, and symbols of the Raiders' core values. Mendez and Glumbick spoke on the importance of how being a vocal leader will be beneficial this season and how their off-field activities have given a deeper meaning to the culture of Wheat.
You know, we want to come out at this on the top at the end. So just instilling that every week. And for me personally, I know I need to come out here with enthusiasm, effort, execution every day, lead by example, but also kind of step more into like a vocal leadership role, which that's what one thing I've told myself I need to work on is, you know, holding people accountable. And as much as that sucks, it needs to be done. And yeah, just becoming more of a vocal leader.
I think for us, week 1, obviously there was 30 to 40 new people coming in, freshmen, transfers, and I think the most important thing for us was just get to know each other really, and start doing team bonding and like get to know each other. We've done stuff like cornhole, we've gone swimming, just trying to spend time outside of the facilities to really get to know our teammates and get to know them, so then we could be more cohesive group and just play ball.
These 2024 captains were voted for by their teammates, and Coach Brown solidified the deal With fall camp now done, the Raiders will focus on game week 1 prep.
Coach emphasized the fact that game prep for a team who has 2 games under their belt won't look any different because SOU is only focused on themselves and going 1-0 each week.
We're not going to treat our first game any different than we do week 6. We're going to focus on us up until tomorrow when we'll come back and we'll watch tonight's scrimmage and we'll break things down and we'll build the depth as a staff and we'll announce, who our starters are going to be and that's on offense, defense, special teams, who the dress roster is and those kids who will probably end up redshirting will know tomorrow. So we've got to go through that process. Then it's a deep dive into Lincoln and what they've been doing. We'll obviously probably jump on to the internet tomorrow and watch them play NAU. So yeah, we're excited to move on from camp, but we're just quite not there yet.
Game 1 of the season is 1 week from today for the Raiders. SOU coming in with fresh legs, while the Oaks will have 2 games under their belt.
The Oaks are coming in with a 0-2 record, losing their first game to the College of Idaho and today's game to Northern Arizona by a bit.
66-6 to be exact.
A bit. Before we end the first college game night of the season, we'll show you some of our favorite things that we saw today.
Stick around to see those. You're watching College Football Game Night.
College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Are you tired of getting less for your money? At Abby's, our founders placed over 100 slices of pepperoni on a giant pizza, and 60 years later, they haven't changed a thing. Order real value at abbys.com.
Welcome to the Kitchen Company, providing better tools for a better kitchen, innovative appliances, world-class cutlery, and professional cookware. From the beginner to the gourmet, you're in good company at the Kitchen Company, downtown Grants Pass.
Okay guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah. It's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
On the fire watch tonight, the Salt Creek fire has level 1 evacuation warnings are in place for dozens of families because of this fire.
Depend on Newswatch 12 to keep your family safe this wildfire season.
Some of that thicker smoke from the Salt Creek fire will be moving into the basin this evening,
keeping you up to date on the latest fire conditions and air quality alerts. Stay with Newswatch 12 for continuing fire watch coverage, because we are watching out for you. Passion, dedication, a drive to be the best, both young and old. Newswatch 12's Amateur Athlete of the Week, highlighting local athletes who have inspiring stories to be told. See them every Thursday night at 6 p.m. on Newswatch 12, presented by Grover Electric.
Quality Fences, doing it right for you. Just ask your neighbor.
They reflect a style as unique as you are. They make first impressions. They provide space, add lasting beauty, and security. Quality is a reflection of who you are. That's why all your fencing projects begin here.
Quality Fences, doing it right for you.
Right now, fresh and juicy tomatoes are in season. That's why Abby's is celebrating summer with a special pizza covered edge to edge with beef and Canadian bacon. And if you want it covered with fresh tomatoes, they'll do that too. Enjoy Abby's August special pizza at a very special price.
Live from Newswatch 12, welcome back to College Football Game Night.
In College Football Game Night tradition, our Saturday wouldn't be complete without seeing what our favorite things from the day were.
I'm going to start with mine first. Sending it out to Nashville. Closing seconds of Vanderbilt, Virginia Tech. Brock Taylor attempting from 43 yards out for the win. It's no good. So they send it into overtime, and it's no good by a little bit right there. Can Vandy put an end to the madness this year? Diego Pavera rushes one in. They're up by 7 now. Virginia Tech on the next possession, scrambling, a collision in the end zone, and the pass is incomplete. Vanderbilt wins their first game since September 2nd, 2023.
Wow.
Almost a year there.
Wow. And the best thing I saw today goes to the Oregon State Beavers. Giovanni McCoy gets the snap, the pocket opens. He takes a second before the deep launch. The rock goes soaring. David Wells Jr. beats out 2 Bengals for that incredible catch, falling into the end zone. A great sequence from the boys in orange and black. But that'll wrap it up for week 1 of the football season. For the latest news, weather, and sports, head to our website at krv.com.
Our next newscast is coming up at 11 tonight. We hope you join us then and next week as well.